I guess, like when I started working at Breakwater like 10 years ago as an editor, and so I've really watched the company grow. And we started out on the top floor of the building on Kingswell, and had a couple offices. And at the end of the day, it was like you're making films with the people that are down the hall from you or in the same room as you, and if you run into a creative problem that needs solving, you just go knock on the door and talk it out. And like we don't really aside from during the pandemic, like remote work, we don't really believe in it all that much, so we're always in office solving problems. And yeah, it's just really valuable to be able to walk down the hall and knock on the door and sort of confront creative problems head on. But then additionally, because all the crafts are under one roof, there's a lot of the quality control is like really there, and so much of each phase of the filmmaking process, our films are dependent on each phase being incredible, that like if we were to outsource that to another company, you just sort of lose a little bit of that creative control and buy-in from the people who are working for you, rather than everybody being on one team. Suddenly they're beholden to another company, and all these different production companies are working together to make a film, and just having that sort of central team aspect is really important. And in terms of expanding in the neighborhood, I mean, currently our camera department is like 6 blocks into Hollywood, and it's funny because it's like a nice walk, but it's an island. And so the fact that we're going to be able to bring that back over and just have it be right across the street is really exciting for us.
That's great, and I would imagine that folks get a better appreciation of some of the other crafts and get to see how things are done.
Absolutely.
And Rob, one of the things you sort of specialize in is helping folks who have been in sort of entertainment, who might have been editors or producers, but not directors, step into that world. What challenges do you find when you have folks who have been a part of the filmmaking process but another part of it, and what advantages might they have as burgeoning directors, having known a little bit about the process?
The biggest challenge is just in their confidence. And what I find time and time again is I just need to crack the door open a little bit, and they come flying through, right? So I think I have a good number of writers, right, in the classes, as well as actors and producers. Some executives come as well, but they've been immersed in living with the ideas and the crafts for so long, and they understand it on a very instinctive level. So what I find is I just need to give them the language, right, and explain the tool, and then they own it almost immediately. So they have just their confidence, and it doesn't take long for them to realize, oh, I already know this, because writing a great film, right, is just like directing a great film. Just putting the right tools on the screen, all the cinematic elements that you need are all the same things.
Fantastic. Well, what